So I was scrolling on Facebook and I came across a digital creator sharing her childhood story. She said something that stayed with me. She explained how two siblings, even in the same house, can have completely different experience of the same parent. Her father had one reward system when she was growing up: academic performance. You perform well, you get rewarded. If her elder brother or younger sister came first in class for 3 consecutive terms, their birthday would be celebrated big. Locations of their choice, party, everything. But she was usually fifth, sixth, sometimes even seventh in class. Her birthday was never celebrated, not even once. It got worse. She and her younger sister were born in the same month. Her birthday came, but they would skip hers and wait to celebrate the younger one, who always came first in school. And according to her, she was the one doing most of the house chores in the house. One time, she worked so hard, as in really harder than usual, ever than before. She came from being seventh or eighth. She moved the ladder to third position for the first time in her life. And guess what? She was so excited. She ran to tell the dad. Do you know what the man said? The father told her, looked at her, and said, "How many heads have you got? Is the number of heads you've got different from that of your younger one? That younger one always come first? You know, you're celebrating third, and your younger one is that." Stayed with her into adulthood. And here's what he did. The next term, she got dropped from sixth, seventh, or even the third that she recently attained to 12th position. Why? Because something broke inside her. She stopped believing she could ever be enough. That is the danger of parental preference. Look, when you consistently celebrate one child and overlook another, you are not just rewarding performance, you're shaping identity. A child who feels unseen does not compete harder. They withdraw, they resent, they lose confidence, or worse, they stop trying altogether. Preference creates silent wounds. It breeds sibling rivalry, it creates insecurity, it plants bitterness that can last decades. It damages the parent child bond, and sometimes the less favored child becomes the emotional scapegoat of the family. In her case, whenever the younger sister's birthday was celebrated, she was asked to kind of dress up, take pictures, and guess what? People in attendance would say to her, "Why don't you come first too, so your birthday can be celebrated next time?" Imagine the humiliation. Imagine the comparison. Imagine being reduced to a ranking. Here's the deeper issue. A single reward system, if you're a parent with multiple children, only benefits the children whose strengths align with it. What about the child who is strong in responsibility? She did most of the house chores. What about emotional intelligence, creativity, leadership, kindness? How do you help them? How do you reward that? Parenting is not about raising the best performer. It's about raising whole, confident human beings. When you prefer one child over another, you create three losses. Three, you risk losing the overlooked child emotionally. You burden the favored with the pressure of always performing. And you fracture the unity of the siblings. And there's something, and here's something that is very powerful. Children don't forget. A sentence spoken at 7 can echo at 37. You must understand, discipline is necessary, encouragement is necessary, standards are necessary, but comparison, preference, public humiliation, those are dangerous. Celebrate effort, celebrate growth, celebrate multiple reward systems. See each child as an individual, not a ranking. Parenting is critical. It's a critical work because how you treat your children today shapes how they see themselves tomorrow and how they function in the society later. Let's be more intentional. Because favoritism doesn't build excellence, it builds wounds, and in some instances, it breeds laziness in the favored. I hope somebody finds this piece useful.